Welcome to the mess that is. So I have been making a pile for hard rubbish for a couple of days and cleaned out part of the shed as well and collected some things from the Buy Nothing group, and it all just got put here in a pile. So it's time to go and deal with it all. Moving out the garden things to where the garden belongs, and there are some plastic crates here that these two milk carton things I picked up from my local can recycling place. They were giving them away for free, so I thought they'd be perfect for cans and bottles because they stack really nicely. And this other plastic container, I got that from the can place too. I'm forever dropping things. So I will go put those away in the shed. This chair I found on the side of the road ages ago. I'm just checking. One of them used to wobble. I think I've gotten rid of that one. So I'll go and put that in the garden. And there's just random things of rubbish that I threw out here to deal with eventually. And I guess that the eventually is happening now. And things that I was planning on just throwing in the hard rubbish and just rubbish things in general. So I've got the bin just here off the camera, so if you see me walking off, that's what's there. We have a box of newspapers here that my mum gave to me. I think eventually they will go into the garden, so I'll go stick them in their appropriate place. And then we've just got some plastic crates and stuff here that have obviously been out in the sun for way too long because they are breaking ever so easily. So I took the time to actually break them down. I'm so glad that I'm wearing gloves. They snapped really easily, which was good, and they came off in fairly decent chunks. So there's no like small splinters of anything, which was good, but it did take a while to break apart. And yes, I could feel them kind of snapping underneath my hand, if that makes any sense. So I'm glad that I am wearing gloves for sure. And then I realized, oh my gosh, you're bending over. Why not just pick up the whole thing and break it over the bin? Oh my gosh. An old washing basket that also has completely fallen apart. So I take that to the bin and break it apart too. And then just general other bits and pieces that we have here all for the bin. This container I thought would break too, but it doesn't. You see me wiggling a fair bit, seeing if I can easily pull it apart, but it doesn't. It's structurally sound except for one corner is broken. So you'll see it come back again in a minute because I use it to sweep up some of the leaves that are here. I'm just throwing some of the bags that we have on the side. I use those bags for collecting cans, and I'm sweeping up some of the leaves here. They can go on the compost heap, but I'm just digging through as well because there's random bits of junk that are also under here from cans and bottles, like the lids or other bits of plastic. So I'm just making sure that whatever goes into the compost is actually clean fill. I got some wire baskets from someone in the Buy Nothing group. They were going to go outside for like some storage things, but then I decided against it. So I just put it to the side for now. I'll probably re-offer it. I got this leaf vacuum cruncher muncher thing from also someone in the Buy Nothing group, and so I'm going to plug it in a bit later and we can see how it works because I didn't notice when I picked it up. It is held together, the bag, with some safety pins and some string and some other bits and pieces. So obviously it is super old. It still worked and I'm grateful to have it, but I think a new bag might be on the cards. I did look at the bag and wonder if I could re-sew part of it, but I think that's just asking for trouble. And it's only about $40 for a new bag. So I think that's not too bad, especially the fact that this is going to suck up all the leaves and it munches them all up that then we can use in the compost. This, what's it called? I don't know, half barrel was also given to me by someone in the Buy Nothing group, and not long after I had picked it up, it started falling apart. So I put it here in the driveway to deal with that. I was going to just fill it with soil, because as long as there's soil in there and it's pushing the pieces out, it does well. But when I went to move it, it started falling apart, and I thought, oh, that's it, I can't have this. So off to get a hammer, and I gave it a couple of taps and it literally just disintegrated. We've got the leaves that are going off to the compost, and then that was the end of day one. Day two is here, new camera angle, and we've moved some things around since then, but we've got some more work to do. So we moved the leaf blower thing to the side. The car I had reversed into the driveway just so I've got space to film. And then we'll deal with all the other random bits and pieces. There's lots of cardboard that's thrown in here because we were gonna put cardboard down in some of the sections to stop the grass and the weeds growing with the garden beds. And then we've since gotten other cardboard that has been used, so into the recycling bin this will go. I also have a whole lot of underlay and carpet bits here. A while ago, you would have seen on a vlog, I half crawled into this skip to pull some stuff out because I noticed that it is on the grounds around the edges of the original garden beds, and it has stopped the weeds and things there really easily, and I thought all that to plan. And then the current gardener said, I highly would not recommend that. So I went, okay. So my grand plan and efforts to start with were probably clever at the time, but now not so much. So I'm just folding it all up so I can neatly put it on the street for hard rubbish. I didn't realize how much I had. I think some of it got torn apart as I was moving it all, and of course some stuff is stuck. And I'm just like, oh, this is too much hard work. But I got there eventually. I really probably should have been wearing a mask because it was a little bit dusty when I was moving some things. That's why I'm not getting close to it with moving stuff around. But it went okay. I don't know if there's like fiberglass in these things or what it is, but my hands weren't itchy after I moved them. I should be wearing gloves. I realized that as well. Overall, I felt fine, so obviously no real reaction if there is anything in it at all. I have some furniture bits that were in the shed that I was planning on putting out to the street, but now I'm rethinking some things. I'm not sure what I am going to do with it, and I just keep moving stuff from one side to the other at the moment because I keep thinking, what will I do with that? And some of these, as I said, they've just been sitting in the shed, so they're just dusty. They just need a little bit of a wipe over, so I might get around to doing that. If I don't, I might put them back in the shed. Because lately I'm really glad that I've been keeping quite a few things because I've been thinking, oh yes, I really need that now. So that's really good. And more containers these used to be the buckets that we had all the cans and bottles in too. So I just throw it out here. It's planning on raining in a couple of days, so maybe I'll catch some water in the containers. That will be good. Oh, these bags as well I use for some of the cans and bottles because it has a plastic bottom to it. It's not canvas, so it works well if any cans or bottles have like little bits of drink left inside of it. I plugged the leaf blower mulcher thing in and it works well. It's fun. It's like vacuuming outside. And I find that it works better when you pull it backwards like this and it sucks as it's coming back rather than moving forward. I, of course, have not read any instructions on it before plugging it in and turning it on. I got hubby to stand by just in case there was an issue. And I find that you need to jiggle it a little bit because it gets clogged pretty easily. And here's me just banging on the bag because the bag, as I said, it's held together with some staples and a piece of rope, and there's cobwebs there as well. It's been old when I picked it up. It looked good. I think someone put a stock standard picture up, so oh well. I will look at getting a new bag soon, but I'm happy with it for now and it did the job. I have been sorting through the leaves off camera, just checking for all the bits of plastic or bottle caps, as I said, to make sure it's clean fill. This is a little hallway runner that I bought from Facebook Marketplace for $10 ages ago, and I painted it. I think it might have been in a vlog like 3 years ago. It was a project, and it was in our bedroom for quite a while, and it was really good because it helped with the projector that we had when we used to have some movie nights in our bedroom wall, because it's probably the only wall that doesn't have any thing hanging on it, and it was good to be able to watch movies in bed. So I was gonna donate it, and then I had a look at the bottom feet and I thought maybe I could fix it. Probably not a good idea, but anyway. And we've got some more metal baskets that I've decided to put out to hard rubbish. Someone will probably come along and pick them up. We've got a garden bench here as well that I was going to put in the garden, but it's been out in the weather for too long, so it's now falling apart, so that's time for that to go as well. And then that's all I got done. Not a lot, but at least something is better than nothing, and I wanted to upload my progress so far because I'm not going to get anything done within the next week. So we've got everything out there. I'm really happy with it, and one step at a time. So thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.